So we're going to be working on shifting from one side into the other side. And what I mean is we're going to work on shifting from one leg to the other leg. But when we accept that weight, we want to accept it through the hip, less on the knee and the quad, and more into the booty and the hip region. When we do that, we need to go ahead and shift, so our weight will have to shift a little bit back towards our heels to do it. We're also going to have to flex at what we call the hip or the panty line, and our chest is going to have to come down and our face is going to have to look towards the ground, and that's going to help us as we lower our chest to the ground and face the ground. It's going to help us sit back into that hip a little bit. So you're going to hold on to something for balance. And so if I'm trying to shift into my left hip, what I'm going to do is get soft knees, and then I'm going to push just a little bit with my back leg here, and I'm pushing into this side over here, and I'm trying to accept all this weight through my heel and my butt. Now, if I'm up tall like this, I can feel my back actually arching using my back muscles, but also feel my knee muscles kicking in, and that's not what we want. So I want to make sure when we push that weight into the leg we're trying to affect that we sit back, so our butt's going to go back towards the wall. Our chest needs to come towards the floor and our face facing the floor, and that's going to want to shift that weight back to the hip over here on the back side. Make sure you're holding on when you do this for balance, and then we want to come back off. Again, we're going to take one leg and push and kind of shift into this other side. As we do this, the booty's going to come back. My knee is also staying back over my heel. And you do want to hold on for balance because this is going to throw you off balance a little bit if you're not used to doing this. If you still feel your back kicking in, again, make sure that your face is facing to the ground and that your chest is coming to the ground, because if I look up straight, I'm going to fall backwards, and I don't want that. And if I stand up straight, I'm going to use my back and my quad. So we'll do this again one more time together. I'll face you this way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm holding on for balance, and then I'm going to shift my weight from this leg into this side. And as I do this, I'm sitting back into this hip. I'm coming down here, and I feel my hip muscles kicking in, and just a little bit of quad, but more hip as I do this, and my weight is on my heel.